Today is the day we've all been waiting for, the start of the college football playoff. At 4 p.m. Eastern, TCU will be taking on Michigan, and at 8 p.m. Eastern, Ohio State will be taking on Georgia. And in today's video, I posed the question: what if the college football playoff was a 7-game series instead of a one and done? Would the better team prevail, or would the underdogs be able to win 4 games in one series and move on to the next round? First off, we're going to start off with the TCU-Michigan matchup in the Fiesta Bowl here. We won't be controlling anybody. We will be super simming everything, and if games are close down the stretch, that's when we will jump in and see what the computer can do. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. It's going to be a little quick, but we are going to do both rounds, both the semifinal round and the championship round, to see who could come out on top. All right, boys, here we go. Game number 1. Let's jump into it. All right, boys, here we go. Game number 1 of this 7-game series. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end. TCU gets off to a fast start. They go up 14-0. Now, the crazy thing about these games is if we see blowouts and things of that nature, it's not going to matter as much because it's a 7-game series. So that is going to add a little bit more of a dramatic effect. One team could blow a team out one game, then they could come back and get blown out the second game. But Michigan is working their way back into this one as it's 21-17. And right now, we haven't had any scores in a while. 23-21 is your score. 30-21. Let's see what TCU can do. They go down. They get 6. They're down just 2 points. They would need to stop here if they want to get the ball back. Michigan gets a first down, 3rd and 2, 4th and 4, forced to punt. Now this is what dreams are made of, boys. TCU, who was up in this game, 21-0, 17-0 at the very least, now down 2 points here with under 2 minutes left. And what a throw by Max Duggan. He has all day to throw, surveying, takes a little bit of a shot, takes a shot once again. He has a wide open man, number 4, Tay Barber, but they only need 3. So all he can't do is take a sack or not throw a pick, and that one is nearly picked off. Duggan back to pass once again. He takes a bad sack. 3rd and 18, and nearly picked off once again. But here we go. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Good. Just had enough. And game number 1 goes to TCU as they bump off Michigan with a last-second field goal. Pretty back and forth, just like last game. TCU goes up 3. Michigan goes down. They tie up the ball game here. And TCU is going to get 3. Michigan driving with 4 minutes left here. We're not going to jump in quite yet. We're going to see what it is they can do. Big-time pass from McNamara to Johnson. 2nd and 10, 3rd and 13. This is a big-time down here for this Michigan offense. They are in field goal range, so they can't tie this up. Taking the sack is not ideal, but he's got a man wide open down the sidelines, and he drops it. All right, boys, Michigan backed up a little bit. This is where TCU's kicker won the game from last game. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. So this one should be more of a chippy than it was last game. Snap is good, hold is good, the kick is not, and TCU remains tied with Michigan with 1:29 left. All right, boys, 4th and 6. Naturally, Michigan is going to opt to come out here and go for the 3. But no 3 is a gimme. No 3 is guaranteed, as TCU missed their opportunity to win this game earlier. That one is up, and it is through the uprights. Don't really want to see, super duper long OT, but I do like bangers, and that one is going to be a dot in shotgun. He's going to pull that one down. He runs. He breaks a tackle. He falls for it once again. A 7-yard pickup, 3rd and goal. All right, boys, 3rd and goal here. Does TCU get the win, or will they be forced to go for the tie? Duggan back to pass. He's going to pull it down and run once again, and this time he is sacked. TCU's kicker is out. He's already missed 1 kick here down the stretch, but this one is more of a chip shot. If he misses this one, TCU just doesn't deserve to win. And I still can't believe that Michigan has a chance to win this game with 5 turnovers. Let's see if Kale has another one in him. The kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, 2nd and goal, fresh off of the sack. What is Michigan going to do? McNamara has been throwing some good balls out here, man, so I feel like he has it in him. Back to pass, a lot of pressure. He's got a man wide open over the middle, and that's going to be just short of the end zone. All right, so I pressed the X button by mistake, and Michigan was able to punch it in. Just to reiterate, boys, I hit the X button by mistake. Blake Corum was able to run in a 1-yard touchdown as Michigan wins this game by 3. Now TCU find themselves in the red zone here. Duggan's having a pretty solid day. Only 1 touchdown, though. No picks. Not as much scoring as we've seen in the first 2 games here in game 3. Duggan nearly takes a sack. He loses pressure. The ball's on the ground. TCU luckily recovers, and TCU lives to fight another day. All right, boys, so Max Duggan got sacked and fumbled, nearly lost the ball. Then on the very next play, TCU has a false start, so they're sitting here looking at a 2nd and 20. Duggan back to pass. The blitz is coming. He fumbles off a sack once again. Will win game number 3, and they're going to take their first series lead here in the game as TCU runs a draw play. I hate when they do that silly shit in this game. All right, boys, here we are for game 4. Can TCU tie up this series, or will they fall behind? If you fall behind 3-1 in most 7-game series, things get extremely tough for you. So K. McNamara, man, he's been playing pretty well this whole entire series. He takes his little check down there. He's going to get the first down. That's going to stop the clock for Michigan. All right, boys, 1st and 10. Under a minute left here for K. McNamara. He's in shotgun. You know Michigan needs 6 to win this game, just like TCU last game, but they had a couple of bad breaks as they pick up 5. Michigan fresh out of a timeout. 52 seconds left here. False start. Okay, no, never mind. Motion. Tight end moves out wide into the slot. That's actually kind of counterproductive, but what a throw by McNamara. No matter if I don't know what I'm saying or not. Fresh off of the false start, McNamara has all day to throw. Dot in the back of the end zone, brought down by Roman Wilson, who has been his favorite target here so far in this series. And Michigan ties up this ball game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead and potentially taking a commanding 3-1 lead here in this 7-game series. All right, boys, so this is pretty much going to be the last play, and if they don't pick this up, man, first down. Shut up, And even though TCU's that is like that 8th seed in the NBA playoffs as they take the sack, and that's going to do it here in this ball game. They're like that 8th seed in the NBA playoffs. They go on the road. They punch the number 1 seed in the mouth because, you know what I'm saying, the number 1 seed is the hunted. You know what I'm saying? They have nothing to lose. And once the number 1 seed hunkers down and, like, remember who they are, they do things like this, and they go up 3-1 in the series, winning 3 straight. All right, guys, picking up at the half here at Game 5, a win-or-go-home scenario for TCU. They will have to win 3 in a row if they want to win this series. Michigan is up 21-7, make it 28-7, 28-14. TCU gets a stop going in the 3rd quarter, unable to move the ball. Michigan goes up 21. They go up 28, and this is all she wrote, as Michigan is going to win by a landslide, 52-14, to emphatically move on to the college football final. All right, boys, so here we are for the 1-4 matchup. The UGA Bulldogs taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes. Who do you guys have winning this game in real life? I'm going with the Ohio State Buckeyes. I think they're going to find a way to get it done. I thought about going to this game today, but I'm opting to stay home and kick it with the fam. But the 7-game series, UGA Ohio State, who is going to come out on top? I feel like the quarterback play in this one is going to be a difference maker. Ohio State has a better offense than Georgia, but Georgia's defense is ungodly and out of this world. All right, boys, here we are. Game number 1 of this series, Ohio State versus UGA. Definitely anxious to see how this one is going to go. Looks like a defensive struggle. That one was a near points there. Ohio State ends up taking the lead first. UGA goes down and scores. UGA gets to stop. Ohio State works the way back down the field. They go up 14-7 here in the 3rd quarter. Same score. UGA finally ties this one up. Ohio State goes down and scores. Here we are in the 4th quarter now. 24-14. Ohio State has the lead. Now, C.J. Stroud and this offense trying to run out the clock. They cannot do so. They are forced to punt it back to UGA. Milton picks up 7. Bennett hits Bowers for 18 yards. 2nd and 2. Milton picks up 8 yards. 1st and 10. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 3. Can UGA pick up the first down? They do. 2nd and 2. 3rd and 4. Incomplete pass by Stetson Bennett. That's going to lead us to this field goal. Snap is down. Hold is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. So, Stroud was able to get his team in the field goal range with 2 seconds left as they take the timeout. I guess I didn't really realize, just how close they were to said opportunity. The kick is up and the kick is good, and Ohio State is going to be your winners here in game 1 of this matchup. All right, boys, here we are, game number 2. We're going to definitely jump in on a 2-minute drill if need be. But taking a look at this one, man, Georgia and Ohio State are pretty back and forth. Ohio State seems to be running this game. Now Georgia finally takes the lead. Oh, Stetson Bennett is hurt. McIntosh is in for UGA running the show, and that is going to force a punt to C.J. Stroud in this offense as he picks up 5-yard penalty, and they're going to be forced to punt. What the hell is going on? Oh, there was a safety. There was a safety down the stretch. Ohio State gives up a safety. So now with just 1 timeout left, I don't know if Ohio State has what it takes. Bennett picks up the first down. He nails the clock out, and UGA wins a bizarre a real bizarre game number 2. We didn't jump into this one as much as we did the other one, but it's been really bizarre down the stretch. But UGA wins this one 43-38. A 3rd and 7. Can CJ Stroud make the biggest throw of the season to this point and deliver a strike somewhere? Back to pass, kind of has all day to throw. That's a near first down, but they are in field goal range. So I'm anxious to see if they can knock through this kick, because if they make this kick, of course they can't lose by a field goal. They will go up. 4 points, and UGA will have to drive down and score 6. 476 yards for Ohio State, 395 for UGA. These games have been extremely explosive offensively, and Ohio State is going to run down the clock here before they kick naturally. All right, boys. So the snap and hold are good. The kick is up. Ohio State is going to extend their lead to 4 points. All right, boys, we got a minute left here for Stetson Bennett in his UGA offense. Down 4. They get in the field goal range. Does not matter. He's got to try to find a way to punch it in. No timeouts here. Only rushing 4 is Ohio State, and that ball is going to be thrown short. All right, boys, so 56 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Stetson Bennett back to pass. This time he's going to hit his receiver. They got to go fast. Stetson Bennett, that one is tipped at the line, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 4 as he's back to pass again. He's got a man over the middle with the RPO. It's going to be no other than Brock Bowers. Everybody's set. They're changing some things up at the line. They're going to lose a couple seconds. They're going to bring an extra blitzer Ohio State, and that one is nearly picked off. UGA is only 2 for 13 on 3rd downs today. I believe that's telling the whole story of the game, but they need a big one here. They already got one in this drive, and Stetson Bennett is going to get sacked for a loss of 8, but UGA has to go. UGA has 0 timeouts. This is for the ball game. This is for the ball game. They're going to have to take a big shot because 18 yards is a long way. Stetson Bennett back to pass. He's going to make a terrible throw. Denzel Burke nearly catches the pick, and UGA is going to go. Ohio State is going to go up 2-1 in this series. All right, boys, here we are, game 4. Ohio State is up 2-1. Not a commanding lead yet, but if they go up 3-1, things will get real. But UGA is going to come out here and strike first, and their defense is really showing up. CJ Stroud in this offense finally found a way to score. Stetson Bennett in this offense continue to struggle. They get 3 there. The defense gets them another stop, but they're not moving the ball well. As Ohio State gets the ball back once again, they go up 18 in the 3rd quarter. Then they go up 25. UGA finally goes down and scores, but doesn't look like we're going to be jumping into this one, boys, as Ohio State easily wins this one by 21, 38-17. 1 game away from advancing to the final to take on their conference rival, Michigan. All right, boys, here we are, game number 5 of the series. Ohio State is completely dominating this series so far. UGA strikes first. They go up 10-0. The defense is really stepping up here. Ohio State finally goes down and scores. UGA gets 3 more, then they get 6. They're up big. Ohio State works back, but UGA's offense is really showing and proving that they are here to stay. But we got ourselves a game down the stretch here with under 2 minutes left. They're taking Ohio State's timeouts, and a field goal here will be enough to probably win this game, as we're going to come take a look to see if UGA can actually hit this field goal. Boys, 3 seconds on the play clock here. Snap is good, kick is up, and the ball is through the uprights, and UGA goes up 2 scores with just a minute left here. Will CJ Stroud and this offense be able to muster something together here with just a minute left? 38 seconds, they pick up 26 yards. 28 seconds left, they pick up 10 yards. Throwaway, 13-yard pickup, and even if they score here, it is not going to be enough, as UGA wins this game 30-20, and they're trying to work their way back into this series, but they have to win another 2 in a row if they want to advance to the Natty. Stroud back to pass, all day to throw. He's going to take a shot. Is the man open? Nearly picked off down the sideline, but his defense and the rest of his team is giving him a chance to right some of his wrongs. Once again, they're only rushing 3, and they get the sack off of rushing 3. That absolutely cannot happen in this situation. All right, boys, 3rd and 17. CJ Stroud changing things up at the line. Ohio State does still have all 3 timeouts. And why are they running a draw play? Are they really trying to trust their defense to get a stop here? Not really sure what. Did they go for it on 4th down? No, that was 4th down. So pass drop by Fleming, and I think this game is all but over. Yeah, Ohio State can't get a stop. Oh, wait. Georgia misses the field goal here. All right, 4th and 7 here, boys. CJ Stroud back to pass. They rush 4. I don't think that's a smart play call. I feel like they laid down and died at the end, and we are going to Game 7. We are having our first Game 7. UGA has won 2 in a row to force Game 7. The hardest thing to do is to win that 3 in a row when down 3-1, and we're going to see if the Bulldogs can get it done. All right, boys, game 7 is a big one here. Let's see who's going to jump out to the lead first. Looks like Ohio State is going to go up 7-0 in the second quarter. Same score. Really defensive-minded game here. UGA finally ties it up before the half. Ohio State scores here to start the third quarter. Going into the fourth, Ohio State scores to start off the fourth quarter. And 28-7 is our score with 1:38 left here. So, like we said, boys, winning 3 games in a row in a 7-game series is one of the hardest things to do. All right, boys, so 28-7 is going to be your final score. Ohio State's defense is actually what ended up being the better of the two out here today. But like I said, boys, I feel like with Ohio State's offense, they have a true chance to beat UGA here today. All right, boys, so the matchup is set. Ohio State, Michigan, the game. This is actually my prediction IRL, what I want to see and what I think is going to happen in the college football playoff. But in a 7-game series, anything could happen. We know Michigan the last couple of years have absolutely owned Ohio State. But with these ratings in the game, what is really going to play true to the factor? Does Michigan defense really bother C.J. Stroud like they do in real life? Or does Stroud shred them to pieces and lead Ohio State to an easy series victory? All right, boys, here we are, beautiful SoFi Stadium for the BCS National Championship game, man. This is going to be a doozy, a rivalry game in the Natty. It doesn't get much better than this. All right, boys, game 1 of the National Championship. I got to change it to a night game. The Natty shouldn't be during the day, but it's in Cali, so it's more than likely going to be during the day. And Michigan goes up 3-0. Ohio State ties this one up. Driving down is Ohio State. They get 3. Michigan driving, they get 6. They go up 10-6. Here in the third quarter, Michigan gets stopped. Ohio State goes up 3. And Cade McNamara is trying to lead his team down the field to get 6 on the board and to potentially win this national championship, man. At least game 1 of the national championship. This is dope to me, man. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, we're going to have a 7-game series and all of these, it really opens up the wide world of, like, possibilities of things that could happen. Why are they wasting a lot of clock here? I don't know. Again, the clock management in this game is absolutely absurd. Cade McNamara running the option. He's going to pitch that to Curram. Curram has no room in front as he's stuffed there, but he does pick up 6. All right, boys, 2nd and 4 here. McNamara back to pass. Looks like he wanted the screen, and that one is dropped. Alligator armed over the middle. All right, boys, here we go. 2nd and 4. McNamara back to pass. Ohio State brings the blitz, but what a throw by McNamara. Absolute beam. All right, boys, 3rd and 8 for this Michigan offense. And Cade McNamara, I mean, like I said, I feel like they are in field goal range, but I'm pretty sure they will want to get 6. McNamara changing some things up at the line. They're going with the screen. What a play call, because Ohio State brought the blitz, but they swarmed to the ball there, and they're going to stop them short on a 4th and 1. What is Jim Harbaugh going to do? He's going to send his kick team out naturally, and they're going to go ahead and settle for the 3, which would tie the ball game up, but it would give Ohio State the ball back with approximately 50 seconds left in the ball game. As that kick is up, that kick is good. Let's see what Ohio State can do. Oh my good boys, I was pressing X to get done with the freaking kickoff, and I hit it too many times. And C.J. Stroud threw an incomplete pass, but then he throws a 79-yard bomb to Marvin Harrison Jr. for the touchdown to take the commanding lead with just 12 seconds left here in Michigan with 1 second left. Probably isn't going to be able to score, and Ohio State is going to win game number 1 of this best-of-7 series as McNamara's back to pass. He's taking a shot deep. He's got some guys behind the defense. They drop it, and Ohio State is winners here in game number 1. fans are devastated that their defense gave up such a bomb to end the game. All right, boys, game number 2 as Ohio State stole that one late. They're going to come out and score first in this one. They go up 14-0, driving down, stopping Michigan, getting the rock back. They go up 21-0. 21 skunk here early on in the game. Michigan finally gets points on the board, and Ohio State is looking like a force that does not want to be stopped. Michigan is having a hard time moving the ball. They're down 31-7. They're down 38-7, and that is going to be the ball game as Ohio State takes a commanding 2-0 lead here in this series. All right, guys, here we are getting ready for game 3. Ohio State has a 2-0 lead, man. If Michigan wants any chance of winning this series, they're going to have to win today's ball game as they take the lead. Their defense is going to have to step up to stop C.J. Stroud. But like I said, man, quarterback play is a big factor when it comes to these long series, man, especially in the football game. As you see right now, McNamara finally gets his team down to score. Hold on. It looks like they are. Michigan's defense has to step up here if they want a chance at winning this series, man. So the snap is good. The kick is up. Is it? Sure it is. And I feel like they were better off just going for it on a short 4th and 1. But they leave CJ Stroud 57 seconds, no timeouts. Is this enough time for Ohio State to go down to at least tie this ball game up? Stroud back to pass. They only rush 3. He has all day to throw. No, he's sacked, and that's nearly a fumble as he gets rid of it just enough in time. All right, 2nd and 10 here, boys. Here we go. CJ Stroud back to pass. They actually bring an extra defender. Stroud, ooh, nearly picked off trying to hit his man down the seam. All right, Ohio State is 5 for 10 on 3rd downs here today. 50%, which is a good clip. Will they be able to make it 60%, well, over 50% here with a conversion? They run the ball to Travion Henderson. It gets a good chunk of yards, but it's just silly the way they run the ball down the stretch here. In no way, shape, or form is that a good play. But Ryan Day would do some shit like that. 4th and 5, C.J. Stroud has a wide open man, and what a catch on the sideline. Marvin Harrison Jr., that's who you want to believe in when you need to complete a pass down the stretch. Now 1st and 10. Michigan just getting back on defense. 30 seconds left here for Ohio State. Stroud back to pass just in front of his 50, and he hits his receiver, Jackson Smith, Najibba. I don't know how to say his name, man, but you know what I mean? It's a first down. Is it Najibba or Najibba? Either way, they are in business. They are in field goal range for sure. But will they be able to squeak out here with a victory in overtime, in regulation? Ooh, that ball should have been picked. Why did the DB go for the safe route? You got to play. In these situations, man, you got to go for the gusto and go for the big-time game-changing play because a pick there ends this game, boys. All right, 2nd and 10 for Ohio State. Remember, they're already in what looks to be field goal range. Stroud back to pass. He's got a man over the middle. Somebody's calling me. That's going to be a first down for Ohio State. Why does my wife call me when she was just down here talking to me? All right, 1st and 10. They're going to actually go ahead and spike this one. All right, 10 seconds, no timeouts for Ohio State. They got to be really smart about how they go about this because if they don't pick up a first down, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't get out of bounds, this ball game is over. Stroud go, and what do? They go with a pass over the middle. Ryan Day just made the most idiotic play as Ohio State is going to lose this game. All right, boys, game 4 here. Michigan getting their first win of the series. How does Ohio State answer back? Michigan gets into the end zone first. Ohio State ties it up. Now we got pretty back and forth. Michigan goes up a full touchdown. They go up 10 here. They get another stop. Trying to get this offense to put more points on the board. Ohio State does just that. Here in the 4th quarter, boys, Travion Henderson with a 12-yard rush. This is a big drive for Ohio State. 3rd and 2. Touchdown pass from Stroud to Najibba, and that is going to give Ohio State the lead here. What can Cade McNamara in this Michigan offense do? All right, on the next play, they pick up 5 yards. This brings up a 3rd and 1. Curran gets a 7-yard rush. Now a 30-yard pass from McNamara to Bell. We are in business here with 2 minutes left. Down 4 is Michigan. McNamara having a solid day, but he has yet to throw for any touchdown. But, you know, on the plus side, he has yet to throw for any pick as well as they hand that one off to Curran, and that is the right call as he picks up 6. All right, 3rd and 4 here for Michigan, boys. Please don't do anything stupid and run the ball. Thank you. They bring an extra guy. McNamara with an absolute dime, and that is going to be 6 as Cade McNamara hits Roman Wilson 4-6, and they're going to go up 3 here with 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. All right, boys, 2nd and 10. C.J. Stroud back to pass. What a throw over the middle. That's going to be a first down. All right, boys, they're going with a no huddle here. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun, 14 for 30 on the day. He's going to go to Cade Stover, who's going to pick up the first down. Stroud back to pass. They go with a quick screen. Michigan is all over it. No huddle for C.J. Stroud in his offense. That was just a silly play call. Again, this is very like Ryan Day to make some of these calls, bro. Let me just tell you. 3rd and 15, C.J. Stroud. That looks like he's throwing that one away. That's going to bring up a 4th and very long. All right, 4th and 15. Stroud back to pass. Looking, doesn't have all day to throw. That is going to be a near sack, but nonetheless, turnover on downs. Michigan is going to win this game 24-21. All right, boys, game 5. This is the closest series, you know, going into this game as of yet. We've had some guys have to come back from behind to try to work their way into these series, but Ohio State is getting off to a fast start. They're up 17-0. Michigan is still yet to score. Ohio State getting stopped a little bit here. Michigan's defense is trying to stay stout, but Ohio State is looking like they're going to pitch a shutout. They do 27-0 here in game 5 to take a 3-2 lead, 1 win away from being the college football national champions. All right, boys, here we are, game number 6. Ohio State has a chance to be the national champions with a win here. And the way they dominated and shut out Michigan last game, I feel like they are the favorite to do so. But right here, Michigan does not get shut out. They're down 14-10. Ohio State goes up 7. They get the rock back. They go up 14 more. Michigan is stopped short. Looks like they missed the field goal. They're down 21 in the fourth, 28 in the fourth. And Ohio State are going to be your national champions. Ohio State in 6. The Buckeyes win this one 45-24. So the last 2 games of this series were absolute blowouts. Michigan was completely outclassed. They were able to scratch and claw and get 2 out of it, but Ohio State's offense was just too much. So in the end, when it was all said and done, boys, Ohio State found a way to get it done. Just a quick recap over everything. Michigan beat TCU in 5 games, 4 games to 1. Ohio State beat UGA in 7 games, and then they came through and beat Michigan in 6, 4 games to 2 to ultimately be the national champion. Make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section below who your favorites are to win today's games and who's ultimately your favorite to win the Natty. I already gave you guys my picks. I feel like Michigan and Ohio State are going to win, with Ohio State besting Michigan in the national championship. I'm excited that the college football playoffs are officially here, and I can't wait to see some good football here on New Year's Eve. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, man. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy, Uncle Sam's Reject, RKGames.com. I'm out of here. Peace. Real quick, boys, before we get up out of here, man, this is the last video of 2022, and I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support throughout this whole entire year. By far, my most successful year as a content creator, and all because of you guys. We were able to make it happen. We've had some ups and some downs throughout this year. We've had some good times. We had some not so good times. We had times where I was frustrated. But ultimately, man, the reason why I'm able to make half-decent content that you guys enjoy is because you guys push me with your support and with your comments and everything of that nature, man. So going into 2023, we got some big-time goals, man. My biggest goal is to hit 100K subscribers on the main channel. I just finished my vision board yesterday, man. Manifested some things, but you can't manifest things, you can't wish and hope for things and have goals without being willing to put in the work. And I promise y'all, I'm going to be going so hard in 2023. We're going to be streaming more consistently, and once we get this fiber optic internet, the skies is the limit, and I'm gonna run it up for you all. So again, man, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, man, and hopefully you've enjoyed rocking out with me for 2022, whether you've been with me since January 2022 or if you guys just subscribed today or yesterday or even right now, man. I love y'all, and without y'all, Uncle Sam's Reject Gaming is nothing. I'm out of here. Peace.
Niggas want me to lose, but I can't. I've been stacking this shit to the ceiling. Know some niggas with bodies, and it ain't no probably. We never speak on them killers. Everybody on my block gon' get them some money. It's only a couple of drillers. I've been fucking them hoes, man. Them bitches ain't nobody. Boy, get the fuck out your feelings. Drop my son off to school in the morning. After that, headed straight to the bank.